Myron Metcalf, ESPN. This is for the five. Start with Brandon. But how has Coach Miller made you a better player? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Over my tenure here, I definitely feel like, just being around Coach Miller, I've learned, a lot. I feel like, the time that I spent injured last year, I had a greater chance, to really be able to sit there and have conversation with Coach Miller about, not only the game, but, about life and different things like that. So I definitely feel like, coming to the University of Arizona has made me a better person, both on and off the court, and it's definitely helped me mature a whole lot.
Yeah, kind of picking up on what Brandon said. There's not one thing that sticks out about what Coach Miller's taught me as a player because it's been so much. It's the thing that sticks out about, how he's made me a better person. He teaches us, not only about the game of basketball, but about life. And, that's why we all love playing for him and play as hard as we do for him.
I agree a lot with what TJ and Brandon said. I'd say the one thing for me is Coach's kind of passion for the game. There's a lot of days when I have an off day, I'll go to the pond and do a little fishing, try to relax. But Coach Miller, he's always in the he's always in the coach's room watching film. His passion for the game, his love for the sport is just unlike anything I've ever seen, and it kind of rubs off on the rest of us. It really makes us all just want to win more than anything.
For me, I would say Coach has done a great job, at making a transition for me from high school to college. I would say I didn't understand when I first came here, a lot of things, and he put in perspective for me to understand and relate to better, and he worked with me throughout the transition. I wasn't the best kid to work with, but he understood that, and he sacrificed a lot for me, and I appreciate that. And he has done a great job. Thank you.
I haven't had as much time with Coach Miller as a lot of these guys have, but I think it started from being recruited by him. He was always honest and genuine, whether I wanted to hear it or not. And, being a guy like I was out of high school, most guys are getting promised to start and play minutes out of high school. And trust me, when I say he got the heat put on him about me starting, he never committed to that. He was always honest with me and said, as long as you do what you have to do, you'll do, good things will happen. And, he always said honor the process, and stuff like that, hits me later when I get more mature. And I feel like it's, I understand what he's saying more and more as I start maturing. So honest and genuine is what I would say.